there towards the end of the race, but he would like to move. He's on the scoreboard now.
White flag. Final lap for Bobby Labonte. This young man from Corpus Christi, Texas, at 26 years of age, trying to pick up this first ever win in the pit row. Firecracker Oldsmobile comes across, and the crowd celebrates.
Jet bump with Dick Trickle coming off of turn number 4. Trickle hangs on to that position. We're on the last lap. The white flag is out. Bobby Labonte is on his way to victory. The battle right now is for third position. Trickle and Chuck Bell. There's Bobby Labonte about to win the Kroger 200 pit. He slows slightly as Tracy Leslie closes in. Here comes the leaders off of turn number 4. And yes, Bobby Labonte wins. Leslie is second, followed by... White flag for Bobby Labonte. 2 strong top 3 finishes in a row for that Slim Jim car. And around turn 4 to the checkered flag, Bobby Labonte.
White flag down.
1 lap to go. For third place point man Bobby Labonte to notch his second victory of 1992.
Look how close this is. I tell you, Bobby's probably just maintaining his lead. But, Mike Wallace is closed in, and right behind him is Vic Miller.
First, second, third. That's how close they are as they come to the flag. Bobby Labonte wins the Winston Class to win the race and the championship. White flag for the Texas Pete car. Here comes Nemechek for the white flag. Tacked onto the back bumper of Mark Martin. Labonte into turn number 3. Coming out of 4, he will win his 3rd race of the season.
Leaders have taken the white flag. 1 lap to go. Looks like Chad Little has lost a little margin. Looks like the right front tire has gone on that 23 car as well. He fought it hard, but Bobby Labonte has run a very smart race. And a fast race. Apparently able to keep tires on his car, and looks like he's going to victory. At least he's headed that way. He has the lead. Bobby Labonte, the 1991 Series champion for the NASCAR Busch Grand National cars, comes out of turn 4 for the checkered flag. And Bobby Labonte becomes the
top. All 42 of them. White flag is down, and this is it. For the money, is there enough fuel left in Joe Gibbs' car number 18 to take Bobby Labonte to victory lane? 4 cars out of fuel in these final moments. Sterling Marlin slowing down. He's come out of fuel. He's dropping back, and he's headed on the pit road now.
They told him he was running
third. You have deja vu.
Here comes Bobby Labonte for the checkered flag.
Checkered flag is down, and the
Dale Jarrett closing in there. Here's that battle for the lead. Down to it. Last lap. In the Irish Hills of Michigan, there's a 4-leaf clover for somebody today. 13 in the lead lap. As we get down to the finish of this one, Gordon in a rush to the outside. Labonte holding him off as they get down into turn 3 where you pinch him just a little step off. Here's Gordon coming to the inside. Does he have enough?
He ain't gonna make it this day.
Nope. Labonte's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And Dale Jarrett looks like he's blown coming off of turn 4.
And at the line.
Catch them. But he was about 5 seconds behind him. He's down to less than 2 seconds now.
And Bobby Labonte has taken the white flag. He's down in turn 1. Now then, will it last the rest of the way? Bill Elliott still is continuing on. In the McDonald's Ford, his car is still running. Oh, and Elliott's out of fuel. Elliott is out of fuel coming off the second corner. So he will not make it, but he just lacked a half lap. So that means that Bobby Labonte should make it.
And Musgrave's behind him is going to try to push him and help him. You watch for Terry Labonte to go by. And I guess you're not allowed to push while the track is still under green conditions. And Musgrave right back in. Here comes Bobby Labonte to take the checkered flag. Labonte will win it.
Last couple of laps, 1 lap to go.
Does he have anything, Mike?
Trouble, turn 4. Around goes Larry Pearson. All the way around. He grabs a gear and goes. We're going to race to the checker.
Yes, the track is clear as they come towards the checkered flag.
Labonte into turn 3. David Green comes right up. All but touches Labonte. Comes off the corner, and Bobby Labonte to win it.
For Bobby Labonte, there it is. One more lap to go for Bobby Labonte. And one more lap to go for Terry Labonte, and the championship will be his. We're on the final lap of the 1996 season for the Winston Cup Series. What a great season it's been, and we're glad to have had our part in bringing you all of it, and especially in bringing you this championship race. There's Terry. He's got less than a quarter of a lap to go. Bobby Labonte is in turner number 4 now, coming off of it, and Bobby Labonte wins the race.
I'll find an opening in line here. Let me see. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. White flag.
He moves up. Let's have all the room.
But let me tell you, that car, 33 car up there's no Fedewa. He's all right. I thought that Fedewa was going to hold him up a little bit, but he cleared him. The 1991 NASCAR Busch Series champion, Bobby Labonte, will take home his 8th career Busch Series win. He wins the GM Goodwrench Delta.
I think this lap there, I believe, has locked up the championship for Jeff Gordon.
One lap to go. I think you're right, Benny. The white flag is out as Bobby Labonte has taken the white flag, and he's on the last lap. We're not going to proclaim the championship until it's absolutely locked up, but it looks like Jeff Gordon is going to do it once again. We turn our attention now to Bobby Labonte as he brings his Pontiac through the 3rd and 4th corners. Here he is onto the quad oval. Bobby Labonte wins the Napa 500. Labonte taking the white and the caution. He's going to win his 6th NASCAR Winston Cup event and his 3rd at Atlanta. And the Prime Star 500 will end under caution.
I don't think the pace car is even going out to pick up the field. It's sitting on the end of pit road. But Bobby Labonte is on the backstretch. And look at Jeff Burton's.
Well, that was the 2nd incident. Here's the first. Lake Speed coming off corner number 4.
You see the right rear tire, and he goes up, smacks the wall. Now as the tire starts coming apart, it will just disintegrate. Around he goes.
Well, he didn't do a 360. He did a half spin, but he gathered it in and drove on. And here comes the checkered flag, and it's official.
White flag is out.
Final lap at Darlington. The Diamond Hill Plywood 200 about to be history. Jeff Burton is dominating the day, but it is the Pontiac of Bobby Labonte running up on slower traffic.
Might be what Jeff Burton, exactly what he's looking for. When Labonte goes to the inside, it really blocks Burton's way.
It's down to just a drag race coming out of turn 4 here.
Kevin Grubb on the outside and turn 4. Will it be Bobby Labonte, Jeff Burton? They are close together. Only a half.
Comes the white flag. One more lap to go. It's Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Spencer, Dale Jarrett, and Terry Labonte as they head for the banking in turns 1 and 2 for the final time today. Now we'll watch the Fords. Will they team up? Pontiac has never won a NASCAR Winston Cup restrictor plate race. Now Jimmy Spencer begins to look to the inside of Bobby Labonte as they travel down the backstretch. But he makes no move.
He tried to make a move. He's got the accelerator pedal on the floor. He's just not able to get the momentum the way he needs to. Here he goes diving down to the inside. Jarrett goes for the nose. He can't quite make it.
Bobby blocks the way to the inside. Now Spencer looks high. He looks low once again. Gets down to the apron of the racetrack. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Spencer tries desperately, but he can't do it.
Up front, Labonte by a car length and a half. Well, the blocking game is on.
It is that. You see him swinging to the inside there, the 18 car, Bobby Labonte. The 24, Jeff Gordon, right there. Any little slip right now, and Jeff Gordon would be on him.
Tunnel turn, 1 more corner to go.
It would be Bobby's first Pocono win in his 13th start here. And the first Pontiac win since 1993. Second win of the year. The Interstate Batteries Pontiac wins at Pocono. Bobby Labonte is heading to victory lane.
Final lap, a dazzling display today by Tony Stewart. Last lap for this man, Bobby Labonte. A lot of engines smoldering here at the end of this race. As they're deployed, it's Labonte. If that car mechanically hangs together, he'll be there. Showed a lot of patience at midway, and then put it to him when the time came. He's going to get himself a sweep. The 4th one in history.
Down towards the tunnel turn. This is the last real crucial turn that he has to go through. Very smooth, low line through there. Picks the throttle up, out towards the outside wall. Couldn't have asked for any better.
In pursuit, Jarrett behind, running for second spot, but he'll take a big jump at the point with the effort he's made. Final turn, final time. Down he comes, checkers are out, and Bobby Labonte has won the Pennsylvania 500. It's a Pennsylvania.
The white flag comes out, 1 more lap to go. The interval you can see between first and second, officially 1.54 seconds. Gordon is in second.
I think Bobby Labonte's soft pedaling a little bit right now.
Yeah, he can see that big check coming here before long.
3 wins in 1999 at Dover, both races at Pocono. Bobby Labonte now in turn number 4. And the checkered flag waves. Bobby Labonte has his 4th win of 19. Down to the line. With just about a fender advantage for second position. But the white flag is out, and we are on the final lap of the season. Bobby Labonte started 37th today. He is going to be only the 2nd time a professional starter has won in 99. Jeff Burton did it at Loudon in July of this year. Here is Labonte, recording his 4th Atlanta win, his 7th top 5 in 14.
And the rest of the Interstate team waiting with the white flag out. Bobby Labonte looking for his first Rockingham win. Coupled with his brother Terry, who's won here twice, this would be the 3rd set of brothers to win NASCAR Winston Cup races here at the Rock.
Skinner in front of him, the only car he's going to have to dodge before Bobby Labonte gets to the checkered flag.
Earnhart's 1 2/10 seconds back, not enough time. Bobby Labonte wins it.
Bobby Labonte gets the white flag. 1 more tour of the 2.5-mile oval at Indianapolis.
Man, how excited that Bobby Labonte must be inside that Interstate Batteries Pontiac.
And how nervous Jimmy Maycar and those guys must be down there on pit road. They're just saying, please, please, please come back around.
Remember last week at Pocono, 2 weeks ago, Jeremy Mayfield about this spot was leading the race, did not get back to the line in front. On a flat tire in turn 3, Labonte does not suffer that same fate. Easy through 3 into turn 4.
He is in his 244th career start in NASCAR Winston Cup competition. But he is about to register perhaps his biggest victory of all. Bobby Labonte from Corpus Christi, Texas wins the 7th Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. Pouring down rain now in Darlington. The checkered flag we think is going to be coming out here in just a moment. You can see how hard it begins to rain at Darlington at about 7:20 Eastern time. Pace car brings down as Bobby Labonte is the first car behind the pace car. And indeed, the checkered flag is going to wave. And Bobby Labonte, who started 37th, wins for the first time at Darlington in his 16th.
Than Stewart or Rudd, who also got pinned back there with him. Good. Now he's 1 lap from victory lane. White flag is down for Bobby Labonte. Pontiac has not won here at Charlotte since 1990 when Rusty Wallace did it. This man has finished second the last 3 straight times here. Final corners for Bobby Labonte. Try to win a championship the best way you can. You get the most points by winning the race. Checkered flag is up. Bobby Labonte wins at Charlotte.
Bobby Labonte. We'll see who makes it on fuel. We'll see if anybody runs out. 2 miles to go.
The Joe Gibbs cars, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, they've always gotten great fuel mileage.
Dave Blaney's on pit road for fuel on the final lap. And speeding. He'll get held for 15 seconds. Second corner, half a lap to go. Bobby Labonte, the defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion, has not had a very good year. His best finish, 1 second-place run in the second race of the season. He started today's race in the 11th spot. He passes Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 2 laps to go, and Bobby Labonte wins the Pennsylvania 500.
Fluctuating back and forth.
White flag is up, final lap here in Atlanta for the Lambeau 500. Jerry Nadeau up on Bobby Labonte by 4.3 seconds. A little farther along, and even if it runs out, he could coast it home. He's wiggling the car. The fuel pressure's low. Does Labonte have time to catch him? The leader's off the pace. Where's the green car? Here he comes. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Is he going to have enough time? Off the final corner. Nadeau's going to lose the race. Bobby Labonte is the winner. There's the drama. Wow.
Then roll around to the checker.
Atkinson, Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Terry Labonte, Ricky Rudd.
Bobby Labonte has never won a Winston Cup race on a short track.
And we all picked him, didn't we? We all picked him.
About 2 laps ago.
Oh. What a day. Look at that race car, not a scratch on it.
Checkered flag. Kenseth pulls up alongside to give Labonte a wave. And Bobby Labonte has his 19th career Winston Cup victory. White flag over the Interstate Batteries MB&A Pontiac of Bobby Labonte, looking for his 6th Atlanta victory.
He's just strolling away on these boys now. He's got him about a 20-car length advantage headed off into turn 3. No lap traffic, clear racetrack.
Off turn 4 and still running laps just above 31 seconds. Here he comes. Bobby Labonte scores his 20th career victory in the Bass Pro Shops in
August of 2002. And it was about a year and 3 months before he pulled off the win at the Rock last weekend. Now he's going to make it 2 in a row to bring down the 2003 season.
Oh,
look at
no!
that.
Is he on the flat?
On the last lap. The last lap, he must have a flat tire.
Bobby Labonte's by. Can you believe that? Elliott is off the pace. Never give up.
Watch out, Bill.
Fatback McSwain is going to get to do a victory dance for us. Last lap drama at Homestead. Bobby Labonte wins the...
Just over a half mile to go before his first win in the Truck Series. Ricky Craven pulled right up to Bobby Labonte's bumper. Bobby's got to stay on the bottom of the racetrack. It's Bobby Labonte, Ricky Craven, Ron Hornaday coming through 3 and 4. Bobby Labonte right on the curb. He doesn't want to make a mistake. Coming at him, turn number 4. The checkered flag flies, and Bobby Labonte will win the Kroger 250.
Almost too much of a lead. With 1 lap to go, these guys are going to have some momentum on him.
And watch the outside. There's a 60 car of Carl Edwards, the points leader. Stewart now gets a help from the 77 car of Bobby Labonte. Mears is there, but let's see if the high line works again. But this time it is Harvick and Edwards.
Is Bobby Labonte going to leave his wingman with his teammate Tony Stewart, or is he going to try to go for the win here? We see Steen coming out of the car, out of the 77 car, tucked right up behind Tony Stewart.
And Harvick is now getting a little bit of a push from the 42 car. That's how close it is with Montoya right behind Kevin Harvick. Does he have enough time to get there? Tony Stewart with a push from Bobby Labonte. Mears is 3rd. Reagan is 4th. Here comes Labonte on the outside. They come to the tri-oval. Remember, the start-finish line is here.
And he gets it.